Oh, my body was in front of the third. That's like honestly although this one I have this one I this is my favorite. This one's the best one. This one was a Christmas gift. And so that one's a newer edition. This one does not hold an edge. So yeah, and that's pretty much all I ever use. I use the serrated one and a chef's knife and a paring knife. I have a slightly longer paring knife that I prefer, and like a thinner, like I don't actually even know what it is, but it is good for cutting cake. That's what I mostly use it for. I mostly use it for cutting cake. Um so so it just because like it's a little bit of a thinner blade, and because it's not as wide, like it's easier to like wipe off to get a clean cut, and so that's just what I use for, and brownies apparently, because that's what I'm using it for right now. And then it's just a little bit of a longer paring knife, which comes in handy for some things. Let's see. Opting out says I've always wanted a paring knife, but we eat so few pears. You know, I also have a grapefruit knife. Do you guys know that? I have a grapefruit knife. Wait, let's see if I can find it. I was actually just thinking about this because I literally ordered grapefruit from Imperfect Foods this week, because I was like, there's so much beautiful citrus out right now because it's winter, right? And so I have this. It looks like it's broken, right? Like it looks like it's bent. It's not. It's a grapefruit knife. I was so excited, and it's got serrated edges on both sides. You just kind of like do around the little grapefruit sections if you cut it in half. So great. Love it. The weird little things one finds in thrift stores when one goes looking for it. In fact, I literally went looking for a grapefruit knife, and that's what I found. But I haven't had one in ages.
True love is the greatest thing, except for nice MLT. Except for nice MLT sandwich when the mutton lettuce and tomato sandwich when the mutton and the tomatoes are ripe and the tomatoes are ripe. I love that. They're so perky. I love that.
Why did that sound redeemed double? But hi, thank you for the portable stove. Yeah. No, I think I know what the problem is. I think it's that I unmuted my I unmuted my browser audio because I was doing something the other day and I never remuted it. And so that's why that's showing up. But don't fix it. It's fun. Lassie says, I don't know why that was anonymous. It was me. Well, thank you, Lassie. So the whole reason for the portable, thank you. This is amazing. This is great. The whole reason for the portable stove is that I have a wok, but I also have this glass cooktop. And it's not the ideal cooking surface for a wok. And so I don't use the wok as much as I would, except that I just could really use a gas burner for it. So thank you. This is amazing. This is so exciting. So we're finally going to use, well, I mean, it's not that I don't use it. It's just that I don't use it as much. I do also have a wok thanks to a Lassie recipe. That's true. That is true. I do have a wok thanks to a Lassie recipe. That's true. Let's see. Paring is for de-seeding tomatoes, peeling, Frenching, and all fine cuts. Okay, last double audio, don't fix it. Finally gonna use the wok. We're gonna use the wok. Induction with cast iron or gas with steel is a wok setup. Yeah, so I have, so now I'm gonna have a gas burner, which is very, very exciting. Okay, so, Brigitte says don't try Frenching a knife. I think we're talking about maybe different kind of Frenching here. Maybe, potentially, possibly. Mom says, but opting out, if Swiss food doesn't have acid, doesn't that make it basic? This might be basic. It might. Katie says, if it's portable, you can now take a walk with the wok. Katie, please. Shit, I don't have my buttons. I need my buttons. Don't torture me with puns until I have buttons. Oh, and I just unplugged the thing. Hang on a second. Let me, y'all, this is fine. We're fine. We're totally fine. Okay. Mr. Rogers would say I'm being too hard on myself. Okay, there we go. Pun. Thank you, Katie. Okay, Abby says now fried rice is going to be a walk in the park. Now we're just gonna do walk puns. It's gonna be walk puns, up one and down the other. Des says, don't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. Des, I think your mom would probably tell you don't French a knife. Jane needs to use her walk more. Opting out says, Dirtle won't like that. Honestly, I don't know that Dirtle would have strong feelings about things like that. I think if we called Dirtle basic, he would make a joke about it. Briggs says, don't make me come over there and be your mom. Old Wolf says Frenched in cooking refers to a cut of meat or poultry where the rib bones are exposed by cutting away the surrounding meat. I see. Katie says, I'm sorry. Next time I'll make sure you have the buttons first. Yeah, they're right. They're like right back there. They're just, if you see them lit up back there, then I've got buttons. Otherwise, I mean, I can like type in like exclamation point pun like a normal person, like all of my mods can, but like why? Mom says, Des, I'm not your mom either, but I am a mom. And Brig is right. Don't French the knife. What does Dirtle feel about walks? I don't know, but Dirtle can speak for himself and does it very well. So you can ask Dirtle. Their Discord link's right there. He's in Discord. He may not be in Discord right now, but like he will be in Discord. Des says, yes, ma'am, only for you. Thank you. Lassie says, what is it? Well, yeah, Alpine. Oh my God. Hi, Alpine. How are you? Good to see you. Dirtle would have something to say if you called Chester basic. Dirtle would probably have something to say if I called Chester basic. Hey, Chester's back there. Do you see his little face? You see his little face? He's like, his little face and his little paws are on top of the cord for my buttons. This lady seems to be overwhelmed. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, man. This is calm. This can get way more shenanigan than it is right now. It is what it is. Perpetually exhaust. It's a sweet baby. He is a sweet baby. Yeah, we love him. Okay, so let's see. What are we gonna do today? So right. Okay, so you guys, I have, you guys know that, like, I get a grocery delivery service, right? Like, you know what? Let me see if I have buttons for this. I don't have buttons for it, but you know what I might have is okay, hold on. I think my buttons might be in the living room right now. The buttons for this might be in the living room. Yeah, they are. So what happens when you're working on stream stuff in the living room and you leave things like on the screen in the living room? Okay, let me actually see. Do I have a command for this? Because I thought I made a command for this so that I could actually just link to these people when I talk to them. Not because I have any kind of a deal with them or anything. I don't. But because it is kind of helpful when I'm talking about a business that I talk about a lot to have a button for it. I don't have a button for it. Okay. Well, so you guys know. Okay, so Imperfect Foods / Misfits Market, right? They do like grocery delivery boxes that are like rescued food. I mean, there's a lot of discussion and debate about whether something needs to be rescued or whatever. It is what it is. A lot of the time it's cheaper than it is in the grocery store for me. It's also very convenient because they bring it to my house. And so I get things like avocados that the grocery store considers to be a little bit too small or like not Haas, like not the typical variety. I get like lemons that are too big. Like, for example, I have a lemon right now. They consider this lemon to be too big, like bigger than people would want for a lemon. And so there's things like they do like broken almonds. Like they have like you can like get, instead of like whole almonds, they just have like broken ones. Just things like that, right? And that does make it actually a little bit cheaper for whatever their sources are for some things. But occasionally, very occasionally, because this is one of these things where they like pre-populate my box, right? Very occasionally, I go ahead and um, that like I forget to edit my box because they pre-populate it every week with like things they think that you might need based on previous purchases or other random things that kind of go with things you've purchased in the past. And one of the things that I randomly got in a box a couple of months ago was these cocoa nibs which hold on, let me pull them out. I think they're here. And I just haven't used them. And so I went ahead and I looked up fun recipes to make with cocoa nibs. And so I have these organic, unsweetened cocoa nibs. One of the things that I came up with, in addition to having been to Pennsylvania back in October and gone to a farmer's market there, found some rye flour, some local rye flour at the farmer's market in Pennsylvania. So here's the rye flour. Very excited. Local rye flour, random cocoa nibs. Found a recipe for chocolate rye muffins. So we're going to do that. So we're going to do that today.